Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for dropping by. This is the Christmas card I have to share with you today. This is a very simple wreath die cut Christmas card. And this is actually one we made in my online card club here in the group in October. And if you'd like to join us for the next one, do hop onto my website and you can find all the information there. But I wanted to share this card with you as I just thought it was so cute. So let's get started. Put that to the side. Our card base is thick basic white, so that's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I've got some of this pretty designer series paper, and this is a walk in the forest. And this is a slightly different pattern to the one before. You can see this beautiful snow or dots on the background as well, on the back. Absolutely love it. Luckily you get 2 sheets of each one, so you don't have to decide which pattern to use. You can use some of each, which is very useful. So let's put that down like that. Lovely. And then I've done some die cutting to save us some time. I've cut a square out of the stylish shaped dies, and this is just basic white, so I've done that. And then I used this thing here called the Country Wreath die, and I cut out a wreath using this this wreath and this wreath, and also the bow. So I did that for us as well. And you can see here I've cut out the base out of old olive cardstock, and the top piece here is out of garden green, and the bow is from real red. So we're going to layer, let's put this down first while we're at it. This is our square. Let's put this towards the top, sort of like that, trying to get it straight, something like that will do. And now these two do layer, and it can be sometimes takes a while to figure out the orientation, but if you just keep going round you will get it. So let's just, and then I'm going to just use some Tombow. Just a very light hand of Tombow just around the centre leaves, and then just a few dots here and there to keep it sort of tacked down. If a bit rises up and becomes a bit fluffy, that's perfectly fine, it just adds to the interest. I'd rather not have glue splotching out if I can help it. Okay, now you can use tweezers for this, but somehow I think my fingers are going to be easier for me. And then just, because it is Tombow, you can just take your time to get things back into position and to wiggle things around until you are happy with what you've got. Okay, so there we have it, all lined up and in position. So we can get rid of our thingamajiggy, our silicone mat, bring in our card base. So now we're just going to put some glue on the back of this, and this time I am just going to put glue just around the centre. I'm not going to bother with all the leaves, it can be fluffy. So it's going to fit just nicely into our frame like that. Lovely. I'm going to fluff up our nice bow, and we're just going to put a dot of glue. I don't know which way I want it to go, I think I want it this way. Put a dot of glue on the back, and then I'm only going to hold it down with the glue. There we go, got some dimension there. So let's set that aside to dry. I'm going to bring in some stamping. I'm going to use this stamp set called Merry and Bright, and we're going to use the sentiment that says "Have a Merry Christmas." And I've got them all lined up here on my block. I'm just going to make sure that they're all going to fit. Just going to straighten that one out. Well, they don't have to be in any order or anything because we're going to cut these all out, so we're just literally stamping on some scrap. There we are. Close that up. Bring in our scissors, and we're just going to cut these strips out. Just freehand. These are really easy because you're just cutting around the red box, which is why I love the sentiment from these small sentiments from this set, because they are so easy to cut out. Sorry if you can hear the birds in the background, but I have the window because as you may know, I film my videos a long way in advance. So I'm filming my videos in September for October, and it's quite warm here still, so here's the windows being open. Okay, so we've cut all of that out. Let's get rid of our scraps. Bye bye scraps. And then I'm going to bring in some of our little foam strips. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of each one. I think I'm going to use my smaller scissors, a little bit easier. Yep. So let's put these down here. And these just work perfectly for the sizings here. Just make sure you don't cut into your sentiment when you're cutting your strips. That will work fine. So let's put this here. Try and get it straight. Have a Merry Christmas. Lovely. So cute. Okay, so finishing touches. Last time I used rhinestones, but this time I think I'm going to use some of these red and green pearls. And I'm going to use some of these red ones here. And I'm just going to put a few scattered. One one's sticking to me. A few scattered around this wreath. Okay, so there we have the two cards. I hope you liked them. If you do, I'll be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want more information about the project, the measurements, the supply list, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.